Princess Diana was first photographed in 1981 wearing the warm and wonderful sheep sweater. As soon as she wore it, it was on the front page of every newspaper. It was really talked about, I think really for the theme of it, of a black sheep on a bunch of white sheep on this red sweater. And it really blew up Warm and Wonderful, their brand. They got the ultimate kind of influencer coverage back in 1981 of Princess Diana choosing to wear this specific sweater in a very public arena, which was a polo match of Prince Charles. And she had just recently gotten engaged.
Together we started Warm and Wonderful in 1979. Because we wanted to have fun with the business, the actual fun element was reflected in the designs that we produced. We started with 6 samples, one of which was the sheep jumper, so it was really one of our very first designs. I think the one black sheep made it stand out.
Yes,
it made it
different.
different.
So it was that sort of extra little twist.
One day, I wandered off to the local newsagents to buy the Sunday papers, and there was our jumper, worn by Diana, all over the front pages of all the newspapers. Absolutely unbelievable.
She wore it again about 2 years after she was married.
2 outings is quite good.
Yes, it showed she
showed she liked it.
She liked it. It was an explosion. We didn't really expect it.
Photographed wearing the sweater. Buckingham Palace sent Sally and Joanna, the founders of Warm and Wonderful, a letter saying that the sweater had been damaged on the wrist and if they could repair it and or replacement, because she really loved this sweater. And it's so interesting that there's been a speculation of how much she liked the sweater, but the letters actually prove that. What they did is actually sent her a replacement in 1981 because they felt like they couldn't repair it properly. The sweater basically kind of got forgotten for 40 years.
The key idea, to send a wedding card from their class to Prince Charles and Lady Diana. This one was done at a school in Southport, and it was a pretty imaginative affair. Everyone joined in, but it was thought safer to let the teacher address the envelope.
This item has never come to market before. This is the very first time it will have ever come to market. Our estimate is 40 to 70,000 pounds. We feel that's very conservative given a recent item that Sotheby sold in Q1 of this year. We sold a Victor Edelstein velvet purple gown that she was photographed in Vanity Fair for just over $600,000 US. I think in terms of media coverage, it's certainly the most talked about fashion item she's ever worn, over 40 years of media coverage. And the amount that's been spoken about this item, it really feels like, this is a first to market, really her most iconic fashion piece that she's ever chosen to wear. If you're Princess Diana, certainly you have access to lots of pieces of apparel you could choose to wear. And the fact that she wanted a replacement, and then again 2 years later wore the exact same, the replacement sweater, I think speaks, really volumes from her, how much this sweater meant to her.
One of Princess Diana's favourite dresses is going up for auction at Sotheby's on January the 27th and is expected to fetch between €73,000 and €110,000. The purple velvet dress was designed by Victor Edelstein and was famously worn by Diana in her 1997 Vanity Fair photo shoot. The dress is part of Sotheby's The One auction. Other items include an invite to President JFK's famous birthday party where Marilyn Monroe popped out of a cake. Another item up for grabs is basketball superstar LeBron James's jersey from the 2013 NBA Finals.
Very few, I think, truly fashion icons, and Diana is always at the top of that list. And we really haven't seen that many items of hers come to market recently, except for the gown that we had. So that gown, I think, showed how much valuations have increased since kind of more the last round of, at least the gown that was a part of our sale, was last auctioned in 1999. So it's been a long time since a larger grouping of our items have come to market, and certainly we've seen demand is incredibly high.